Welcome. You want to know how to play international lotteries in India? Then you found the right place. No matter if you want to play the US Powerball or the Australian Powerball, the US MegaMillions or European lotteries or any other lottery worldwide, I show you which provider is reliable and which you should be careful with. First of all, yes, Indians can win the US Powerball Jackpot. Well, in this case, it was an Indian American, so he was already a US citizen, but I will talk about if you are allowed to win the US lottery if you are playing from India. And I'm going to show you absolute proof that yes, it's possible. Why would you want to play, for example, the USA lottery instead of the Indian lottery? Well, as you probably already know, the jackpots are much bigger in the US and in other countries. In Europe, they also have quite big jackpots. In comparison to India, it's much more money you can win compared to Indian lotteries. But you can compare it yourself. Below this video, by the way, this is another video I made, you can click on this link to access the website I would suggest to you. And here YouTube asks if I want to go to the site, and I say yes, go to the site. And this link will get you to the specific page which will work for you, because I got some questions from Indians which are in the United Arab Emirates or in Pakistan or in other countries, and they asked, like, somehow the first link I used, it was not working, but this link will get you to a page which will work in your country. Because this service, LottoSmile India, is actually a brand from TheLotter. And depending on which country, they have specific country versions with sometimes different brand names. You can click here on lotteries to check the lotteries with the highest payouts. So right now, at the moment, as I'm doing this video, here the US MegaMillions is internationally the lottery with the highest jackpot with 91 million. The second one is the USA Powerball you can play with 87 million, and then you have the EuroJackpot with 33 million. Not so much, but compared to Indian lotteries, I think it's still quite good. And then you also have the Spanish La Primitiva and the EuroMillions in Austria, and so on. And then you also have in different US states the Texas Lotto Extra, and so on, and also Italian lotteries. You can play all those, and also Australian lotteries. You can play all those in India, and you can win the jackpot, and you can buy the actual paper ticket, the official lottery ticket from India, and I'm going to show you how you can do this. So the question is the US Powerball. If you go to powerball.com, you get to the US Powerball website, and if you go all the way down, there is the frequently asked questions link. So there they answer the questions which they get quite often. And here, do you have to be a US citizen or resident to play Powerball? And it says you do not have to be a US citizen or US resident to play Powerball. Players from jurisdictions where Powerball tickets are not sold either in the US or outside the country, when visiting a selling jurisdiction, can purchase Powerball tickets from a retailer licensed or authorized by the selling jurisdiction. So if you would go to the US, you could just buy a normal paper ticket and have a chance to win the lottery. But of course, you don't want to go to the US because it's quite expensive. So there is a workaround, which I will tell you in just a few seconds. But let's check also the US MegaMillions lottery. So if you go to megamillions.com, and then you can click here on the frequently asked questions, then you find the answers to common questions. And here, where can I play MegaMillions? You can buy MegaMillions tickets in certain states in the US, and so on. Then, how long do I have to collect a MegaMillions prize? This depends from 90 days to 1 year. So if you use this service and you win, you have 90 days to collect your winnings. So you have 90 days for them to help you to get a plane ticket to go to the US and claim your prize. And I will show you one example where this actually happened. Can I buy Mega Million tickets if I live in other countries? Visitors to the United States are always welcome to purchase tickets for our game from an American lottery retailer while they are visiting this country. So you can see anyone can play. The problem is that usually you can buy the lottery ticket only in certain places where the lottery is active, but there is a way around. So you can ask someone to buy a ticket for you, of course. But they also say Mega Millions is not affiliated with or does not endorse any company claiming to sell our tickets around the world, online or otherwise. So you have to be aware that officially they do not really recommend it or they do not promote it, but it's possible. If you choose to do business with one of these companies, you do so at your own risk. And I will talk about this risk because there are many online lottery sites where they tell you play the official lottery, but actually they do not buy real tickets for you. As you can see, yes, you can play the US lotteries, and it's similar with the European lotteries. Anyone can buy tickets in the shops which sell lottery tickets. The danger is there are a lot of online casinos which offer betting on lottery numbers, and then guess what? They usually think no one will actually win, or they do not win so much, so they don't have to pay out a jackpot. And if someone wins a jackpot, then there's a big problem because usually those online casinos, they do not have so much money. So basically there you're gambling on international lottery numbers, and you can see this like if you read the about page or frequently asked questions and so on, you see they have a gambling license maybe in Curacao. Do you know where Curacao is, by the way? Like, I had to look it up, to be honest. It's somewhere like an island next to Venezuela. So, well, if you win with such an online casino, good luck to get your money. There are some cases where people won. Here, for example, man fails to get 201 million payout for lotteries he have won. But I don't want to name names because those kind of countries, they check the internet, and if you talk bad about them, then they say something is wrong with your video and then they block it. So I do not want to point out too many websites, but you can check it yourself. If they claim that they buy you paper tickets, then it's okay. But often they somewhere in the information on the websites, they say that you're not actually buying paper tickets, but you're gambling on the numbers. So the second option would be if you know someone in the US and in Europe and in Australia, wherever you want to play the lottery, and you can ask them to buy you a lottery ticket, and then you have to trust that if the ticket wins 100 million, 200 million, whatever, that they will give you the ticket and you can claim the prize. But in my opinion, the best option is LottoSmile for India. And in other countries, it's called TheLotter. That's the parent company. And TheLotter operates an independent ticket purchasing service and is not associated with any country lottery. You saw it in the information from the MegaMillions. They do not promote those kind of companies, but they do not say that it's illegal. Employees from TheLotter or LottoSmile buy real paper tickets for you in the US or in Europe, depending on which kind of lottery you are playing. One good sign is that TheLotter has very good reviews on Trustpilot. One more thing I want to show you is if you are at LottoSmile and you go to Lottery Magazine, you can click here, Our Winners Hall of Fame, and you get to this page, our growing list of lottery winners. And there are many stories. And here you can see there's the Lotter logo on here. And there are also others where you can actually see the logo of the Lotter in the picture. Because there are some other like casino lottery sites where they show some stories about lottery winners, but you cannot see their logo or any information about them. And one video you really want to see is this one. Iraq citizen wins 6.4 million in Oregon lottery. Here they actually, the official news actually describes how the Lotter works and that this guy actually got his millions.
The Iraqi citizen, whose identity will not be revealed from the Oregon Lottery, bought his ticket through the website TheLotter.com. The website sent a person in Bend to buy the ticket for him.
We just took a good deal of time, consulting with US Attorney General, the Oregon Attorney General, and trying to make sure that everything was indeed legal.
See, and actually even the lottery officials said that it was completely legal and that the guy from Iraq could claim his 6.4 million US dollars. So as you can see, this is the only service I would recommend. In India, it's called LottoSmile. In other countries, they have different brand websites. But the mother company, if you go to the bottom here, it says this website is operated by TheLotter Limited, a company registered in so-and-so. So they actually buy you tickets. So how do you get started? Here I'm already logged in, but I'm going to show you how to register and get set up. If you go to LottoSmile the first time and you don't have an account, you just go to sign up and all you need is an email address and a password. So I'm going to do that. So I signed up and now I'm logged in, and now you have to go to deposit some money in order to be able to play some lotteries. And here you have to fill in your personal details, first name, last name, and so on. And then here you have the payment method. Here it seems like there is only one option, the Visa Secure. But depending on where you are exactly, you might have some other payment method possibilities. So now I have some money in my account which I can use to play lotteries. I like to check which lotteries have the biggest jackpot. And at the moment this is the MegaMillions, Powerball and EuroJackpot. So let's start with US MegaMillions, and I'm going to show you how you can play the US MegaMillions from India. Clicked on play and now I'm on this page. So I can choose just to play one line, 2 lines, 3 lines and so on. The more lines you play, obviously, the higher your chances. And here it explains you have to choose 5 numbers, and I'm just clicking on quick pick because it's faster. So here you have to choose 5 numbers, and then here down here you have to choose 1. But it's explained really easily because here it says choose 5 and here it says choose 1. I'm actually playing just 1 line for now because I want to show you how it works with different lotteries. But it's usually better to play more lines because then you pay less of a fee. And then I can choose the multiplier or not. It can multiply your price up to 5 times. Sounds good. And here I could choose if I want to do a multi-draw or a subscription. And of course, with my real account, I prefer using those because then I don't have to actively choose and play every week. But for now, because this is just to show you, I don't want to show you my real numbers, my real account. So I'm going to show you how to do just a one-time entry. Maybe you just want to, play once in a while when there's a big jackpot, but usually it makes sense to have a subscription because then you also have lower costs. And actually I'm taking out the multiplier now because I want to show you that, yes, here usually in the US, I think the lottery ticket is $1, but here you're paying more because of course you have to pay this person that goes out and buys this one ticket. If you play regularly, you can get a discount of up to 20%. Even if you play for a whole year, you get a 25% discount on the price because then they can just buy the ticket for the whole year and they don't have to go each week to buy the ticket for you. So it's much easier for them. So now I chose my numbers here. I chose the multiplier again because 5 times more sounds good. So now I can play. I click on play. I review my order here. So I play the MegaMillions, which is in 1 day and 13 hours, and I click on confirm. And yeah, it asks me if I want to purchase a subscription, like not now, but I would recommend it to you because then you don't have to do it every time. You have successfully purchased a one-time entry to the US MegaMillions. Good luck. Shall we play another lottery? So I show you now how to play the US Powerball lottery in the US. And at the moment there are 87 million in the jackpot. So I go here to play again. Super easy. And here I also have the choice between the standard, one line, two lines, several lines. I could do a syndicate. A syndicate means like you're playing with other people, and so the price is lower. And also you can do bundles, which gives you a better price. But I'm just going to show you how to play the standard one line. And here again, it tells me choose 5. And here choose 1. So I just click on the quick pick, but probably you want to, choose your numbers separately. So for example, here I can change, like I don't want the 50, I want the 52. And here I don't want the 11, I want the 8, for example. So this is it. And this time I don't, multiply your price up to 10 times. That sounds good. So maybe I choose that too. And here you see it's the same price again, same as the MegaMillions. So $6.62. I mean, $2.21 is just for the multiplier. And the $4.42 is for playing just this one line. But as I said, if you do more games, you get a discount on the costs for buying the ticket. And yes, I know there are some people that say like, wow, it's too expensive. It's much more expensive than in the US. But hey, you don't have to travel to the US to buy the tickets. And if you play regularly, do a multi-draw, or if you do a subscription, then it's much cheaper. That's why I would recommend this. But just to show you how to play and how it looks like, I'm just playing one line, which is not very economical actually. So I click on play again. And I confirm. Shall we play one more lottery? EuroJackpot. Now there are 33 million in that jackpot, but maybe you want to play some other one. But I'm just going to play this one. So I go on play. As you can see, it's super easy to play international lotteries anywhere. So here I have to choose 5. I do the quick pick again, so you don't have to wait for me to choose numbers. And here I have to choose 2, as it said, and yeah, you can just click here and I choose the 2 instead of the 1, and so it's quite easy. Then I could go to the multi-draw or subscription again, but for now I do the one-time entry, and this is €5 in this case. So I'm going to play, and probably you're already wondering what's now. So now I'm going to show you my account, and now you can see here is my deposit balance and so on, and here you can see the entries, and here I have the overview of the lotteries I'm playing at the moment, and then later on you will see that they upload the actual paper ticket. So if you click on one, a scanned copy of your ticket will be available soon. So here is the information, what numbers I was playing, I was choosing, and so on. And later there will be the winning numbers and so on, and if I won or not. Okay, for you it has been just a few seconds. For me it was several days now. And now you can see I played all those lotteries, and sadly I did not win. It's quite sad because I wanted to show you that if you win a few dollars or a few euros, then they will put the money back into your account balance so you can continue playing. Sadly, here I did not win, but I want to show you those pages anyway, because now you can see here they have the paper scan, so you can see that they actually bought a paper for me and they scanned it, and you can see here the price is €2 and here I paid 5, so there's a definite service fee you have to pay for this service, for buying the ticket, for checking the numbers, for getting the wins if there are any, and so on, and for storing all those tickets. Yeah, you have to pay for that. Going back to the Powerball game, here playing the US Powerball in India, Here you can see also, here you have the paper ticket they scanned in for me. So they actually bought a ticket for me for $3, and that's it. And as I mentioned before, it's not really very economical to play just one line with them, because if you play more lines or if you play regularly, it's more economical, because then they have a little bit less work and so you get a discount. And the same goes here with MegaMillions. And by the way, don't expect them to buy the ticket and scan it within a few minutes. Usually it takes a few hours, and they send you an email once they got the ticket and scanned it in. They will inform you, and if you play at least one day before the drawing, it should be no problem. Here you can see that they actually buy real paper tickets and scan in the ticket for you. In this case, I did a one-time draw. I think it's more economical to play regularly or do a subscription, and then you have a higher chance of winning. Sadly, I did not win the lottery now, so I will publish this video and show you how it works. Remember, below this video in the description, you find a link to Lotto India. And maybe if you use my link, you might get a discount right away, but I'm still discussing this with TheLotter. By the way, if you use a tablet or mobile phone, you can click on the title to see the description, or there will be an arrow down on the right below the video. Then you can see the description and use my link to reach the website. And also, if you are in other countries, you want to use my link because it will automatically redirect you to the specific country website version of TheLotter, because in different countries they have specific websites and also just the payment systems for those countries and follow the rules of those countries. So you want to use my link in order to find those specific pages, but it's always TheLotter. I hope you have more good luck than me playing the lottery, and I hope harmony will find you if you win the lottery or not.